Yes, you see here, and we're back for a final impression. Samurai Gourmet Season 1. Okay, this was totally not what I thought it was going to be. I mean, if you watch my first impression, I was like, maybe it's going to be food focused and sort of like lifestyle. But basically, this is basic lifestyle. This is not for the people that are like, I want to see Japanese food being made, I want to showcase, I want to be like, forefront, tell me all about his Japanese food. Rather, it's about a life of a retired 60-year-old, and he just does life, spanning the 12 episodes. And he goes through different stages of just realizing that he's retired, and then witnesses different things, and he reacts differently, and he starts to get to know his samurai self a lot better. Like, in the first impression, I thought it was like a possession thing, or something. Oh wait, no, that was the trailer impression. But the first episode, I thought, what's gonna happen now? So overall, it's like just watching this guy eat, and him going through different circumstances throughout this 12 episode run, and then he just realizes, hey, I should, stand up for myself, or what have you, or what would a samurai do type of thing. And it's just a lax sort of thing. Like, if you lived in Japan, or if you know Japan culture, I think this is more of a nostalgic type of series versus I want to know more about ramen or sushi or what have you. It's definitely not like that. One huge factor that I enjoyed was it's just laid back, and it was just cultural differences. There's an episode where he goes to a French restaurant, or he goes to go to Oben or Osen, and it's just like, wow, my wife is pretty adventurous. And speaking of his wife, I love their chemistry. She jumps in and out the first half of the season, and then she's actually has a full episode with her, and it's just great. I love their chemistry, and their back-to-back sort of banter is just great fun. The main lead carries himself really well, and I think the circumstances throughout the entire season is different enough that it doesn't feel boring or dry. And lo and behold, I actually looked up, as in, like, the manga to see what happened to it, and in Japan itself, there's a series of 5 seasons of this thing. I mean, Netflix has the manga adapted for itself for 1 season, but in Japan, another dude who's also charismatic, and I forgot his name at this moment, he also has a full series of Samurai Gourmet, and I think it's named differently, but I think it was back in either in 2002 or 2012. I forgot my info. I don't have it on hand. But basically, I'm going to check that out, and hopefully it'll be different. Definitely, I watched a bit of the first episode, like tiny bits, and it looks different already, so definitely looking forward to that. But anyway, back to this Netflix series. It was enjoyable. It's like chill out and just really understanding like life. It's a lot of life versus food. Life, and then we got a side order of food, and just all the cultural stuff of Japanese life, all that stuff is there. It's more of a nostalgic piece versus a food show. So definitely have that mindset when you go into this. So don't expect like crazy food show. None of that here. But anyway, I enjoyed it for what it was. And definitely, it could have been advertised differently, as it really feels like a food show / life cultural study thing, but it's not. It's more cultural / food. So there's that. Anyway, I enjoyed it for what it was, and I had a great time, and I can't wait to check out the rest of the 5 seasons. I will be back with a first impression on that series as well. So anyways, have you seen Samurai Gourmet? Have you seen it? If you have, leave your comments down below. Get back to you as soon as possible. And that's it for this final impression for Samurai Gourmet on Netflix Season 1. Out!